The truth matters. Lies have consequences. Over 2 years ago, a torrent of lies swept Dominion and election officials across America into an alternative universe of conspiracy theories, causing grievous harm to Dominion and the country. Today's settlement of $787,500,000 represents vindication and accountability. Lies have consequences.
Yeah. Yeah, where are you?
Why aren't they investigating November 3rd, a rigged and stolen election, without getting to the bottom of which we will never have a fair and free democracy? Why aren't they looking at that? Nice job on it.
Thank you. Welcome home. Sometimes
it is shocking. But Fox has done this before. Fox has taken some very heavy hitters and send them packing before. So I guess it's not completely unexpected. It could be that what Fox was pushing Tucker to say on air seems to, based on the Dominion leaks, have been inconsistent with what he really thought, and he was doing some self-censoring. So yeah, I expect that he might actually take advantage of this and drop some bombs. Yeah, it'll be fun. The Republican primary already looks like it's going to be a bloodbath, and I think Tucker Carlson could have been more influential in that if he had been on Fox. So in his absence, I mean, it depends on who's going to replace him in that time slot. Like, a lot of things are sort of unknown at this point. But I would say that all else equal, probably this might be advantageous for Trump, because it seems that Tucker Carlson sincerely disliked Trump. Like, it seems like he might have been tilting things in an anti-Trump way if he had stayed in that slot. So there are, I think, a lot of examples of somebody trying to do this and failing. Now, I would suspect that he might try to build on this sort of triumvirate of books and podcasts and something that's more of a subscription base that goes to him without a news organization around it, and monetize his personal brand. So I mean, it could be that he could become the new king of Substack.
But my initial thoughts are, given that Fox was not asked to make a formal apology or to fess up, as part of the settlement, it does seem like, well, maybe is he the fall guy? He's not the only one who had been singled out as one of the Fox people who, had been really pressing this point about, voting irregularities and Dominion's role. So why do you take out one of the most watched, if not the most watched show on your air? I think Tucker Carlson was, had become a liability to the company, a financial liability, obviously. And like I said, who knows what's going to happen with the second lawsuit. But, and don't forget that there's a second lawsuit, that's about to go to trial from the other voting company alongside Dominion. So it could very well be that they're sending signals about that upcoming trial as well, that that they're making moves to minimize their exposure. And so this could be, again, until and unless they make a statement, this could be their version of a mea culpa. Yeah, I don't think we've certainly heard the last of him. There are a few places that he could land. Maybe Donald Trump, maybe Truth Social will start a digital video channel of some kind. But I don't think we've heard the last of him. And but it is, I find it curious that after all those tweets came out about the things that he said about Donald Trump and how he really couldn't stand him, didn't seem to hurt him. I mean, he did get an interview with the former president.
It's the end of an era at Fox News. The company and top-rated host Tucker Carlson have agreed to part ways. In a statement Monday, Fox said, quote, "We thank him for his service to the network as a host and prior to that as a contributor," end quote. The move comes less than a week after the cable TV giant and its parent Fox Corp settled a defamation lawsuit by Dominion Voting Systems for $787.5 million. Dominion alleged that Carlson allowed debunked election fraud claims about the 2020 election involving the voting technology firm to air on his show, while casting doubts on the plausibility of those claims in private messages that emerged in legal filings. Here's University of California, Los Angeles Communications Studies professor Tim Groeling. Carlson's next move and the reason for his departure are unclear. He is also key to additional legal battles facing Fox, including a lawsuit filed by his former head of booking, Abby Grossberg, who said Fox coerced her testimony in the Dominion case. Grossberg last month accused network lawyers of pressuring her to provide misleading testimony, and said Fox exposed her and others to rampant sexism and misogyny. Fox fired Grossberg, saying her legal claims were riddled with false allegations against Fox and its employees. Carlson's Tucker Carlson Tonight Show has been the highest-rated regularly scheduled cable program in the key 25 to 54 age demographic, with total viewers topping 3 million nightly. After the announcement of Carlson's departure from Fox News, a Trump spokesperson tweeted, "Fox News is controlled opposition." Trump gave an interview to Carlson earlier this month that aired on Fox. Shares of Fox fell 3% on Monday.